Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the platform. In this one, we got a doozy for you. But please remember, before you do anything else, please remember to hit the like button, share the live, drop a comment, be respectful. Please follow me on all of my platforms. You see all the donation information right there in front of you. Follow me on Instagram. All right. Look in the description of the video, and you will see clearly. Now the rain is no. I'm just playing, but. If you want to fight corruption here in Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen, we have a petition at the description, the top of the description. Please sign that petition, share that petition. We need to get to 10,000 likes. This is a petition that was, put together by Will Rattigan. Please go over to Will Rattigan, Reasoning with Rattigan. Make sure you subscribe. Go check out the content. I haven't seen him done anything in a while, but trust me, there is a litany of content over there in regards to what is happening in our country. The fight against corruption, tyranny, dictatorship is real. So we need everybody to sign that. All right, let's get into this. There's a multiple of things that I want to cover real quick, as quickly as possible. Here we go. Remember this.
No, Andrew Holness, you got to talk say you're transparent and we know you. We don't know you, Andrew Holness. If we didn't know you, we could have tell what color taxi you used to drive or you used to have. If we didn't know you, Andrew Holness, we don't know what route your taxi them used to drive.
Talk truth. Who used to take Andrew Holness taxi them? Who knows the route that they used to drive? The two taxi where him same used to get wealthy. No, it's not funny, you know.
And if another two taxi them make you get wealthy, Andrew Holness, we still not understand how you move from barefoot boy in Spanish Town to one of Jamaica's richest man.
Rich, millions. What them say? Millions.
In a no time. Remember, we don't know you as no career man. We don't know you as no successful businessman. We don't know you as nothing. But
not even one employee. Millions.
so how we come a politician? So how we become so wealthy? We still don't know. So how are you going to say you are transparent? Transparent to who? Imagine. You go into politics with nothing and you want to scrape everything for yourself and think your peers wouldn't have a problem with that. And that's why them not support you. And you know what? A good.
Make it make sense. Big up Tina Time. Make sure so go over the people. I'm gonna show her some love. You know what I mean? Tina Times. Big up yourself, mama. Big up yourself. Anyway, listen to this. Because this I them thing we are talking about this serious, you know. Listen to this.
September 15, the police them killed Jamar Farquharson innocently.
What's up, guys? Check out the video.
So from September 15, the police them killed Jamar Farquharson innocently. And all now, me not see one video with the Prime Minister condemn the situation. Not even one video with the police commissioner condemn the situation. Me I look for a video if it come out with the Prime Minister and the police commissioner. I reassure people, say, yo, them believe in a justice and them stand for justice no matter where and by who. You see me? So right
the general actor over there now. If you don't see it already, you're not going to see it again. That will never happen.
No, me really have to wonder, you know, because the last time Cherry Tree Lane made the news for a massacre, they say the Prime Minister and his entire team at Cherry Tree Lane walk from house to house, talk to the victims' parents and all of that. But ever since the police killed the little youth innocently, we don't hear nothing from none of the bigger heads them. So me really want to know why them so quiet. You see me? Why anytime the police fuck up, the bigger heads them quiet about it. You see?
No, let me tell you what going on, my general. You see the previous massacre, criminals, them did say do that to them. Right? But I never, a police do this one. Yeah. So, you know, I go see Andrew Holness have the same energy for criminal police like we have for criminal. You understand? You know, I go see Andrew Holness have a firm stance because it's not a stance of righteousness. It's an easier stance to stand against criminal, but it's not an easy stance to stand against criminal police. So you see, it's the same thing with Israel and Pakistan, you know, right? It's the same thing, you know. You're not going to see him have that stance there where him have against gangs. But a government will create genocide upon a people, and we tip it to around that. But war against gangs, and you know, we use these SOEs to coordinate attacks to take down these criminals that hide behind the protection of being a citizen of the country. You understand? This is his mentality, this is his ideals. He's exposing himself for all well-thinking individuals all around the world to see. The reason why you're not going to hear anything from Andrew Holness is because his police do the crime on the young man, Jamar Farquharson. Yeah, that is it. That is the main answer, my general. Believe. Yeah. You remember good?
You know much shooting we hear say it was an alleged shootout by the gunman, none of which was ever proven to be a shootout. Well, this one here show up the constabulary force and show Jamaica say, yo, enough of the alleged shootout with them a talk about, a lie them a tell, and a murder them a murder people.
Bingo.
Yes, Jamaica, we against crime upon all levels. You see me? We say if you go kill a man, make sure say you kill a man that is guilty.
Yes.
You understand? I'm going to the man place here, the man unharmed, the man even have where man have on a marina. So obviously the man have nothing to hide. I mean, know no Jamaican we have things to hide.
Yes.
I'm gonna be so quick to run, come open up the doors.
Talk truth now, my general. No criminal now come jolly come at them door, come open the door for police coming at them house and know so them have things. Where the police them say them have things.
For the police them. Because if me have a gun in my house and the police them are knock my door, them could have knocked from that kingdom come. Me nah open that.
Simple.
You see me? I'm serious. If me know say me have illegal things in my house and police come there, them have to kick off the door to find that. From the man, sister the police.
If them not sure one warrant, them can't come in your house, my general. If a warrant not there with their name on it, who I make them come in their house? For what? Forget about one gun. Just forget about that. That only would make it worse. If you know your rights and you know say you have a weapon in your house where you're not supposed to have and the police don't have a warrant. You ain't gonna jolly go open the door and let me no, that no spell sense. You understand? And these are just hypothetical situations. It don't make no sense. Hypothetical mean, you know, not real. Fictional. Alright?
Them day in a place, the man come greet them. So obviously the youth then have nothing to hide, you see me?
Exactly.
And then they have some bag of people now up on the internet. We don't know the people them and I put out was one bag of narrative to justify the police actions.
Sure.
Jamaica, let me tell you something what I know about you know. And you never know where people are going through, you know, until the problem reach on the doorstep.
Me said that, brother, yeah. I'm sorry for stop you things so much, but jeez and peace. Brother, you preach gospel youth. Wait till they reach them doorstep here, hear them come on TV. Them same one they on the internet and chat be a shit about 1 PM and them something there. Oh, surely, but 4th term and one bag of shit. When they reach them doorstep, nobody to call on but God himself, and sometimes God not gonna answer some of them.
You know, because that's the only time some of we really care. You know. You see me? But Jamaica, we have watched that one here and we need to stand with the family of the youth here because the youth don't deserve the death we get. You see me? We want to see justice, man. We want to see the law is not only for the poor.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah, man. We need to know for sure that the law go for everybody.
That
even the police them. Because if you live in Jamaica right now, you're afraid of police, you know. Because just by the way police them deal with you when they see you on the road, you would feel like say you just killed 10 man. You see me? Police will see all as a
Yo, may I tell you say you can't really differentiate with all the police them. Like police never have respect for senior citizen in Jamaica right now. A be a violation. The man them a deal with the people them like them a dog animal in the street. The way them communicate with them, some of them. Them not no respect, no nothing. You understand? Not even woman them have respect for. Come like the man them have man them up a camp a drink dog blood, brother. The man them dog heart. The man them lost in humanity. Some of them. You see me? In a real life. The thing I get worse and worse, brother. And you can see it brawling. Thank God for camera. Thank God for camera in a people's house. And camera outside people's house. And in the yard. So we don't know some of them things with them police here do brawling. And the camera, that's why they don't want to wear nobody one camera. That's why Horace Chang them a fight body worn camera. Come talk about 1,000 body camera. All of a sudden, when we decide you take case come up now, we not going to use style and I try to pacify the people them. But 1,000 cameras coming. 14,000 plus police. We don't want 14,000 camera. What you mean? Isaac Buchanan done make we know say we don't have camera. When you call it traffic police them have camera. Seeing and the footage I come a court. So that means the database is somewhere. So what go on? When I go for operation, the man for wear body one camera in Jamaica on for rise up and stop accept the foolishness. I kill off you, them innocent youth them in our country. Some of them police are criminal, contract killer criminal. Right? And anti-owners don't have the backbone or don't decide, and Horace Chang don't decide to speak the way they need to speak against this and act the way they need to act against this. Right? I mean, I challenge the opposition as well. You see me? If you keep the fire blazing on these issues, this is serious. The Charter of the Rights to Life. Big up Isaac Buchanan for educating us about the charters of the rights to life and what that means and how important that is in the Constitution and in the Charter. Your right to life, even if you are a criminal, if you don't engage with the police when them come for you, you should go in front of a judge, not me, Jamaica.
Big man, I want boy up the most way all in the name because him a police and him a operate by law. Yo, them things done right. I definitely feel say all of the police them need to wear a body cam.
True.
Because if them did have on a body cam, we would have known without a doubt what really transpired.
Exactly.
And this only go for show why they don't want the body camera. You see me? We have to start hold police accountable for the same crimes them with them hold the gunman them accountable.
But you see, when it comes to accountability, you see this a government led by Holness. If you notice then track record, you know, a criminal them comfortable in a Holness environment, you know. From government officials straight down, you know. Yeah man, them get stimulus packages when them commit crime against the people of Jamaica, when them thief with tax dollars. You understand? Yeah, them get stimulus package, them get rewarded for them criminality. Them not get kicked out, them not go to prison. So this man has created an environment for thieves to thrive under his watch, under his leadership. You feel me I deal with? And that I go on my general.
To be fair, because enough people them kill and say alleged shootout and say them are this and some of that. Where so when you are poor people don't listen to your voice and take your voice serious. Because you see if it was an uptown youth or an uptown man picking it, all of this would have been different. You see me? So anyway, more of the people them link me up in the comments and make me know one of the things. Zane, come back with that. Please.
Solid argument from the youth. Now we are gonna move on. Big up at 5 press. I have to share this. That one I move there. See the youth. Where them I look for Jaden. I don't really know his story, you know. I say me like how the police them I'm give the police them credit. I did it publicly too. Just like how me school the bad police them. Me give the good police them credit. Them I look for that youth Jaden. But either lady her thoughts on the situation can look like say she really lock into that story. Listen to that perspective, ladies and gentlemen.
My dad was living in America, and most of my extended family who I grew up with, they too were in America.
Yeah.
No, my dad did this not because he was a bad parent or anything. It's just that he couldn't find anyone else to take care of me in the process of him filing my paperwork for me to come here to America.
Listen this.
And let me tell you something. Those were some of the worst few months of my life.
Wow.
I remember my mom was responsible for putting me or placing me with people because she too was going through some stuff. So I couldn't live with her either. So within these few months, I was moved from one home to the next, and these people were paid to pretty much take care of me, buy food, you know, housing, so on and so forth.
Hey, you see all them something here? You make me remember my own mother story. You understand what I deal with? Yeah. And big up to our parents them same way. One passed, one still alive. You feel what me I say? But my mother was that young lady where take care of brother and sister them because the parents them flee. You understand what I deal with? Because of the pressures of life. And here she say, her mother when I go through some things and she couldn't stay with her. Yo, I tell her say, you see, when you go decide say you go sleep with people and you go have kids, yo, you have to make sure say when you structure up on yourself and in the right frame of mind. Because them at them way of the youth them suffer. I wanna listen carefully to what the lady has say. But she go through and she describe it so eloquently. You can still see say she actually relive the moment there just by hearing the Jaden story. Listen to this.
I was born, I lived with family. I didn't know any other living situation. I had younger cousins. My family is pretty large. So you must understand how scary it was to suddenly get up and go live with total strangers. And as I grew older, I began to realize that this is a norm. This is a norm for many parents to kind of leave their kids with total strangers or even an extended family member. Now, I remember this one lady. I lived with this lady for, let's say, about a week or two. And she lived somewhere in Halfway Tree, Kingston, Jamaica. And while I was staying with this lady for this very short amount of time, this lady went to work, locked me in the house, and left me with no food for the rest of the day. So she would feed me breakfast. And when I ate breakfast was just an egg and I think some hot tea and a couple slices of bread. But during the day while I was there by myself, locked up in the house, there was nothing to eat. I had to scrummage through the kitchen to see if I can find something, me as a young girl.
Yo, you know how dangerous that is? First of all, the lady I get paid no. And I like the parent them not pay her properly to take care of this youth, you know. Right? But she get the money knowing say there's no real checks and balances because the parent them all the way whoa. You understand what I deal with? And you trust these people to do these things. And she go even deeper into it. Right? But this is dangerous. You know, that young lady at her age could have tried to start cook something and start even a fire. You understand? And the worst, feel me I deal with, but thank God said that never happened. But these are the dangers and the realities.
Don't know how to cook, don't know how to do nothing, just wanting something to eat. Then I came upon some noodles. At the time I didn't know what they were, but they looked like noodles. But now that I'm older, I know that they're Chinese noodles, and I did something with these Chinese noodles on the stove, and this is how I ended up eating. This woman left me at her house the entire day, despite getting money to take care of me. She left me there with no food. No, this
You hear that?
is the reason why Jaden's situation hits home for me. Because I was once that child who was sent to live with strangers, or in this case, in Jaden's case, family, and they ill-treated me just because I wasn't their own. Their maternal instincts didn't kick in for me because I wasn't their own child. And this is what you're going to find all the time. I am sure there are hundreds of kids out there with similar stories who were, left at homes, aunts' homes, grandmothers' homes, and the parents just pretty much turn their backs on them. And then they're left to deal with the abuse that is inflicted upon them by these people who are left to care for them. You're sometimes beaten, given some harsh punishments. You're not fed. You're told that you can't do what their kids are doing. You're told you're kept out of school. You name it. You're just treated differently. And you see it, regardless of how young you are, you see that you're being treated differently in comparison to how they treat their kids. So to the parents out there who make it a thing, a habit, to leave your children with extended family members or total strangers, please don't do it. You know, a lot of Jamaican kids usually are not expressive with their emotions, and they'll sit there in silence and not tell you exactly what they're going through. But the void, you being missing from their lives, is such a heavy burden that they have to bear. And most times they're in situations where they can't really speak about it because they're afraid for talk to no. You know, sometimes when I call back home and I ask the kids them, how is everything? How is auntie treating, you know? And I'm afraid for talk because they fear the repercussions of what might happen when them come off of the phone. Because remember, you know that, you know. And whosoever is caring for the child will make everything look good just so that you can send them money. You understand what I say? And let there not be a time when you don't send money. The child is going to feel it. It's something that I experienced, not with my family, right? But because I was boarded out from time to time in that short space of time before I actually came to America, I experienced it where money was not sent, so I wouldn't eat in time. Money was not sent in time. So if money was not sent in time, I wouldn't eat in time. Trauma is not just physical abuse like the beating of your kid. It's also that void. They're used to smelling their own pillows in their own familiar environment, and suddenly that's gone.
Yo, this deep, you know? I have to play this, the last part there one more time. No.
You're not there. You, the parent, a familiar face, a familiar voice.
Wow.
You're not there. And the care that you would give your child, no one else will be able to offer the same thing. Trust me. Don't do it. I went through it. Leaving your child with a stranger or a family member should be a very, 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 very last option. Because as someone who has a first-hand account of this experience, let me tell you something. The hate is real. Parents out there who make it a thing, a habit, to leave your children with extended family members or total strangers, please don't do it. You know, a lot of Jamaican kids usually are not expressive with their emotions, and they'll sit there in silence and not tell you exactly what they're going through. But the void, you being missing from their lives, is such a heavy burden that they have to bear. And most times they're in situations where they can't really speak about it because they're afraid for talk to no. You know, sometimes when I call back home and I ask the kids them, how is everything? How is auntie treating, you know? And I'm afraid for talk because they fear the repercussions of what might happen when them come off of the phone. Because remember, you know that, you know. And whosoever is caring for the child will make everything look good just so that you can send them money.
Bingo. Imagine your child being in a prison. Wow. That you're paying for them to stay. A prison of emotion. Wow. With physical abuse. Like, man. That's wild, bro. That is wild.
You understand what I say? And let there not be a time when you don't send money. The child is going to feel it. It's something that I experienced, not with my family, right? But because I was boarded out from time to time in that short space of time before I actually came to America, I experienced it where money was not sent, so I wouldn't eat in time. Money was not sent in time. So if money was not sent in time, I wouldn't eat in time. Trauma is not just physical abuse like the beating of your kid. It's also that void. They're used to smelling their own pillows in their own familiar environment, and suddenly that's gone. You're not there. You, the parent, a familiar face, a familiar voice. You're not there. And the care that you would give your child, no one else will be able to offer the same thing. Trust me. Don't do it. I went through it. Leaving your child with a stranger or a family member should be a very, 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 very last option. Because as someone who has a first-hand account of this experience, let me tell you something. The hate is real.
Man, listen. Talk about the hate is real. To cap off this particular reaction, Peter Chambers dropped a video a while ago. Listen to this.
This man a talk enough here. Only to find out say this a man on TikTok or whatever name, but all by the name of Pastor Chambers enough here. They say the man tell the man some secret. He never knows that's a Pastor Chambers is in fact when the man a talk true. I saw him go on over here. This man is a dangerous man. This man killed the man. You know what? Check this out and tell us in your honest opinion how you feel about this right now.
If God never kill you when you breed the little girl up a David and in the church and take with the man wife. Oh God, I go kill Andrew Holness. Oh God, I go kill Andrew Holness. And who are the more murderer? And who are the more abuser? No you. And I tell the woman for dash your belly. So if God didn't kill you, that you can rise up one building with some old by idiot in the talk about them a serve God. And not God them a serve and you them a serve. Because God is nowhere near you. You molester. You who go in and create problems in a people's marriage and mash up people's marriage. How God no kill you? Come on, man. God should have kill you first. Yeah, and if God did kill you when you do what you do, you wouldn't dare talk about Andrew Holness. You understand? But your time then near. You weighing in the balance. You weighing in the balance.
Now, you know how long me no see Pastor Peter Chambers put out one video upon him something. The title is "This Social Rasta Need to Stop Telling Lies on Me." I have never had a church in Davidton, Manchester. Yo, hey man, these people are playing a dangerous game. Attacking the men and women of God, the chosen ones. Yo, and he's telling a lie like that on him. Hey, I'm gonna leave it off right there. The hate is real. You know what I'm saying? The hate is real. Yeah, I don't see that in pastors countenance or character at all. And I see him so them tell lie on Mark Stewart too. About this, that and the third. And that's why I keep to myself too, you know, because hey, people wicked, you know? People really, really wicked, and when them ready for tell lie upon you, you see if them not really have no engagement with you physically, it's hard for them to tell lies on you. You see when you stay in your lane and in your own zone, it's hard. They will still trying, but yeah, like you can't sue them because the evidence not really there. In this case, I know say the wickedest thing what Pastor Peter Chambers can do is go up on film and go pray to God about this brother, you know. Trouble for him. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think about those things that I put forth in the comments in this video, you know. Andrew Holness hypocrisy. Unable to still, even in a third term, explain his wealth. You know, his hypocrisy in not putting out any statements in regards to Jamar Farquharson. But when the massacre happened when gunmen were involved, he was there meeting with the family and oh yeah man, a gunman, and it looked good for his campaign, you know, the fight against crime and the assurance, but the crime that the police are committing, he will not speak out and have the same energy towards it. Isn't crime? Isn't there police out there being charged for being persons that are running gangs, the same gangs that you are you know, saying that you are adamant about fighting? Then if you want to fight the gang, then you have to fight them anywhere them there. If them there in the police force to do, I saw it go all across the board. Not true, right? And also, last but not least, the issue of child abuse and, you know, people, them call them barrel picnic, but them leave them picnic and go overseas to work. You heard the lady express the trauma of that experience of leaving from a familiar space, only knowing to be with family, and then being around people that treat you different from their kids, but yet still your mom and dad are sending money. So the mom and dad think that the money, mighty God, mom and dad think that the money is going to secure their child in a way where they will be treated properly. Not so. Absolutely not so. That's not how it actually works now, is it? They take the money and still abuse the children. So I think this was a solid video that we can have some serious conversations in the comment section about with those three different things that I was highlighting. So let me know what you guys think. All right, bless upon yourself. Big up Tina Times, and I'm out.